Hey, Leo rising. Let's see what you most need to keep in mind and heart this week to help everything rise into place. We're going to tap in, as always, with an oracle deck as well as some tarot. So our oracle deck is going to be our foundation frequency, and then we're going to tap into tarot for a fundamental framework. So let's tap right in and see what is in store for you this week, Leo rising. Divine Spirit tapping in for the Leo rising collective. We've got the number 13, the number of the goddess, and it's about effort. It's about making moves. It's about deciding what it is that you want and see in regards to the now and the future, because the future is now, and the work that is required. We're hoping and we're praying, and we've got all of these dreams and all the things that we want to manifest in the hocus pocus of the abracadabra, but ultimately, what are you doing? What effort is being put in for these things to actually come into fruition and come into form and experience? So that is the energy for, again, foundation frequency. What is the matter that matters? What is happening on the day-to-day? And this week in particular, what it is that you can do a little bit more versus what you did last week to kind of help these things come into that form and that experience. Tapping in, give thanks. Spirit for our Leo risings. What is the energy for our Leo rising? We've got the King of Swords and we've got the Empress. This is a very specific tarot deck that is going to give some specific messages, inquiries, and such. So I'm going to lean into those and just give you these exact messages so that you can get what it is that is meant for you. Empress energy is all about creation. It's about creativity. It's about pregnancy, birthing something new. So if it's not a literal pregnancy, it's about what it is that you're actually bringing in for yourself in terms of a creative project, in terms of what it is that is coming into fruition. And then our King of Swords taps into leadership. It taps into our throat chakra, speaking our mind and being very adamant in regards to our energy, logic of the mind. So Empress card, abundance, fertility, nurturing, and creativity. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Nurture your creativity. And then our inquiry for you is, how can you nurture yourself and those around you? Very much motherly energy, but mommy yourself this week. Definitely take time to think about what it is that you need, what it is that makes you feel good, what makes you feel cared for, what makes you feel nurtured. And as you're going through this energy of effort and getting things done, it's kind of like getting things done, getting it work, all of the stuff, and you're going, and then you stop and you tap in to your Empress energy. Whether you're male or female, you tap into your Empress energy and you say, okay, now what? Now what do I need? I did that. Kudos, good job, good work. Now what can I do to just replenish myself? That is what the message is here, especially when we tap into this energy that is all about the effort, that's all about the logic. Our King of Swords is about leadership, authority, logic, objectivity, and fairness. So you want to grind, but then you want to kind of fall into Empress energy to give yourself that awesome balance. Be wise and a just leader with the ability to make fair and impartial decisions for the good of all. The good of all is the community, is the collective, and it's not forgetting you. You are part of the all. When we often think of the good of all, we're always thinking about everyone outside of us. Leo rising, I want you to be very, very particular. And although you have an easier time, Leo rising, to think about the self, right? And the sun that you are, right? And just being that pillar of brightness and center, sometimes there is still a tendency to forget that we are part of the all when we're thinking about the collective and making sure that everybody else is good. So definitely this week, I want you to take the time to nurture yourself as you're going through the energy of leadership and authority, as you're going through all the effort that is required. Look at this bright sun energy that is here, tapping into Leo energy, solar plexus energy for the effort that you're about to really, really kind of take up a notch this week. What leadership qualities do I possess, and how can I use them to guide others? So again, as a leader, being who you are, again, Leo energy is all about leadership, but you want to think about how you're taking care of yourself as you are in a frequency of making sure that you are leading and being there for others to make sure that they have what it is that they need. You cannot give others anything if you are depleted, if you are not making sure to give back to yourself. You also want to be very discerning this week and in general in regards to who it is that you are thinking you should lead and showing up for. It's very, very dangerous in general for us to be constantly doing for others that are not kind of doing for us, or that are just not allowing us or helping us to be replenished. Fill up your own cup, let others drink of the overflow. That is definitely going to be part of the message and part of the effort, ultimately, that you're going to be experiencing and enduring this week. And also, again, in terms of the discerning, it's one thing to be aware of the who and the what deserves that kind of leadership from you and that showing up from you, but are you going to continue to do that? Or are you going to pivot? Are you going to kind of redistribute your energy as a result of being more clear, being more aware of who actually shows up for you, despite how you are showing up for them? So I do hope that that resonates for you, Leo rising, and I hope that it helps everything rise into place. Nothing is falling. It is only up from here. And I would love if you could claim this reading if it does resonate with you. And I would love for you to put an emoji in the comments below, and the emoji to claim this reading is the scales of justice, to remind yourself about the balance that needs to be restored, to remind yourself in terms of what it is that you're putting out versus what it is that you're getting back, and just to keep yourself in that energy of equilibrium as you are being a leader, as you are being the star and the center of the show, but also making sure that you are thinking about community and the good of all. Very, very much heart-centered leadership is the way to go and is all about Leo rising energy. So until next week, peace.